y'all. What's up? Hold on. We're gonna be here in a second. What's up, Archangel? We'll be right back, though. We'll be right back. Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Whoa! You know what time it is, man. It's Big Talk Sports with your boy, DJ, Tampa Bay Buccaneers representative all the time, showing up all the time. And I'm here, like always, with my boy, Mike. What's going on, Mike, man? It's been a minute, What's up?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, man. It's all good. Your boy, Mike, Carolina Panthers representative, man. We lit in here. We are lit in here. We got the game of the week in the NFC South, DJ. We're gonna talk about quite a bit. As you see, I'm getting over something else, man. This thing that's been circulating in my house, man. I don't know what it is. Son I had, my daughter had something in college, and she wasn't even with us and she got something. So it's just going around, man. But I'm here, and we're gonna talk about. Welcome back, JC. We're gonna talk about the NFL. We're gonna talk about the NFL, especially the NFC South. Man. How you doing, man? How you doing over there?
Doing good, man. Like you said, man. I mean, having a house of kids, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what the hell they're gonna bring. We don't have a lot of contact with a lot of people. So it's only one person that could be bringing this shit in. It's got to be these goddamn kids, man. What my boy say, man, fuck them kids, man. Them kids always brings bullshit. Them kids, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always doing something. Sure, they're having a party upstairs right now as we speak. All right, man. Right. House already lit.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah. It's game day, baby. We in here. We hype. We are hype. DJ, man, we ain't gonna let the people wait any longer, man. Shout out to Archangel. What's good with you, fam? What is good with you? Yeah. We gonna let this thing rock out, man. It's gonna be extremely fun, fam. It's gonna be an impressive show. Stay tuned. We got a lot to talk about because we missed quite a bit over the last couple weeks. So mainly, especially Carolina with this firing.
I mean, have we missed a lot? There's just been a lot of losing going on in this division. Okay, let's just start it there. This division is what it is. It sucks. Okay, I mean, no matter how we spin it and talk about it for one of these, all these teams suck. Okay, it's just that simple. And the question is, who can fix it? Obviously, talking future wise, the fastest to dominate, because if the opportunity is there for everybody, right? And I think that's where probably Carolina Panthers took it upon themselves to try to get that going a little sooner than later, knowing that Frank Reich is not the guy, right? Obviously, there's rumblings about Arthur Smith, Todd Bowles, and Dennis Allen. Every fan base has real reason to believe that everybody's coach is going to be gone this year. I mean, that is a real scenario that can happen in the NFC South. I mean, this is the worst division in football. And if you're a team that sucks along with the rest of the teams, why the hell should the ownership team keep you? And, you know, I guess I'll start that off with Todd Bowles. And Mike knows I'm the biggest Todd Bowles, you know, supporter, defender of them all, right? I still don't believe he should be fired. But from the optics of it, right? That's how I got to look at it from this point. It's more the optics than what's fair and not fair. Life ain't fair. And, you know, that's something we all know, especially being a black man. Life definitely ain't fair when you that. You know what I'm saying? And though it is, in my opinion, which I, you know, posted on Twitter and got a lot of reaction off, I think almost 10,000, something like that, that Todd Bowles should not be fired this year. He should not. And no matter how this season plays out. I mean, this team was looked at as the 31st team in the NFL. Panthers were looked at better. Saints were looked at better. Falcons were looked at better. 30 other teams were looked at better than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going into this year. Limited cap room. A lot of players either retired, moved on from this season. There's been a lot of transition. New offensive coordinator with Dave Canales, right? All that stuff is new with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and nobody had expectations for this team. Tampa Bay Buccaneers come out and go 3-1 in their first 4 games. Now, all of a sudden, the goalpost is moved. You know what I'm saying? The goalpost is now moved, and now the expectation is like almost any other team. And now that we're on this, we were 1-7 in the last 8 games. Now it's like any other franchise in the belief of he should be fired if, you know, they don't make, you know, win division or, you know, go to playoffs, you know, which is very interesting to me. But I understand it. It is what it is, man. So Buckland's a very interesting place to be at right now. And then obviously you can go into the whole very interesting thing going on with the Carolina Panthers right now. You know?
What should have been the beginning of it. I mentioned Frank Reich. That should have been the start of the conversation. That's the one that got fired. You talking about a guy security.
I had to let it go.
You could have let it wait. Because you must know something's about to happen with this game today. Is the reason why you want to talk about that right now. Because he ain't fired. He's the one that got a job. If anything, he got more security than the guy that I got. Because he gone. He didn't even have a whole year. And I know people are very excited, like, oh, Steve Wilkes didn't get a whole year. And he was in there when he got a whole year in Arizona. You couldn't even give Frank Reich a whole year. Look, man, the guy was brought in to improve the offense. The offense was pathetic. Years upon years under Matt Rule, Ron Rivera, all of that. Late Ron Rivera, let me put it that way. It's been pathetic. Very pathetic. You bring this guy in with the expectations that I get an offensive staff, a great staff, with the best quarterback in this draft. We should be able to do something with what we did last year. It was not a rebuilding year. I don't give a darn what anybody says. This was not a rebuilding year. This was a year to plug and play and compete for this division. You can't be competitive when you're 1-10. I know mathematically we're not out of it, but we're out of it. Like, you can't be competitive at 1-10. Frank Reich, and I said it early. I said I should have had my post up here. Excuse me. Should have had my post saying I like the Matt Rule Carolina Panthers better than the Frank Reich Carolina Panthers. People thought I was crazy, insane. At least they were competitive. At least they were winning football games. This has been the same football team since preseason. Frank Reich's not 1-10. Frank Reich is 1-13 as a Carolina Panther. He lost all preseason games and lost 10 games as a Carolina Panther in the regular season. He is pathetic. He had to go. He was boring. He was dry, and it took on. I kept saying the temperament, right? Not temperament. I said the Carolina Panthers was taking on the temperament of the head coach, and he had to go, man. So I'm not surprised by the move, especially when David Tepper let out this large F you or F, in the locker room after the game last week, because he knew what it was, man. He knew he had to make the move. And now the only thing is he's not humble enough to say he made the mistake instead of hiring Steve Wilkes when these guys were coming in the locker room, well, in his office, saying, this is what we got. Look, this is our guy. We haven't had any type of success on this football team, and now we're finally having identity and we're having some success, and you don't want to continue this on. You want to start the process all over again and get a guy that you think can give you more offensive points because that's quote-unquote sells tickets. Get out of here with that. Once again, DJ calls him a scumbag. He's proven himself to be a scumbag. He hired a guy that looked like him, an old white man. He did the same thing with Matt Rule, a fat white man. Look, everybody's talking about why Evero didn't get the shot. It's because he's not getting the shot to be the head coach, because he does not want this whole race thing to pop up again like it did with Steve Wilkes. He doesn't want to. So he's going to bring in a Tabor, special teams guy who's done it with Chicago before, because if he doesn't get the job, no one's going to question or say anything about him not getting the job. Why? Because he's a white guy. I'm keeping it real. I know everybody want to say it's always race, race, race. I'm telling you, I'm in the South. I'm in the Bible Belt. I know how this thing moves. And honestly, it was a brilliant PR move for him not to hire Evero or Thomas Brown or one of those other guys, even a Jim Caldwell, to be the successor or the interim head coach. So Frank Reich had to go. Sorry, he hired his daughter, everything. His daughter's over there liking certain tweets about him liking wanting C.J. Stroud, and he didn't get an opportunity that he needed, and David Tepper was too hands-on, and she'll be fired soon too. But anyway, that's my thing. Frank Reich just didn't get the job done. He knew what the expectations were. He helped bring Miles Sanders in. Has been doo-doo in my opinion. Hayden Hurst has not been non-existent in my opinion. There were guys on this roster that you should have continued to keep on and build with, but you brought your guys in and they haven't had success. You went and brought in DJ Chark, Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen's balling. I ain't got nothing to say about that. Demir Bird, all these other guys, and they can't create separation at all. I mean, I can go on and on, man. But Frank Reich had to go. Not surprised by it. He needs to step away from football for a while if he wants to come back and coach. Maybe just take a couple of years off and find some peace, because the man has aged 20 years since being the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. And sorry, my son is in there being super loud, playing the game. Not bad. Not good.
Yeah. I mean, again, just simple and fast. Tepper is who he is, right? He an old white man, and he continuously shows his colors of what he is, and it is what it is. I mean, I understand that, the players might like him, but at the end of the day, we all have, a people of color. We understand the whole we cool with you until we ain't cool with you type situation. Like we can be cordial with each other, but at the end of the day, they're gonna still relate to what they're gonna relate to. And he's continuously showing that with what he has done, right? He'll be cool with players. I know he's brought in a lot of Carolina Panthers and things like that of the past. And he probably did it because a lot of them got pissed off on Matt Rule's here. So that wouldn't be surprised if he was doing that to go back into his scumbag ways and be like, oh, look, I'm bringing him back, man. Let's make it a family. Everything is cool. Everything blah, 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 blah. But, hey, Tepper is who he is. He's the worst owner in the NFL. He is the guy that will pay you, though. I'll give you that. He'll definitely give you some money to come. But that's as far as it's going to go. He is what he is. He's a scumbag. You know what I'm saying? Go fix that thing down in Rock Hill first, before you start saying you more than just that. I don't care if the people of Rock Hill didn't take care of it. Guess what? It wasn't the people of Rock Hill that had the opportunity, the idea to move that down there either. So you wanted to bring there. You got that place. I'll be going back there sometimes. You can see it. It's just like, look like something off of Call of Duty when, that thing like broke half of it, is wide open and stuff like that. That's what it looked like. It looked like something on Call of Duty. You can play paintball or something in it right now. Man, go fix that, man. But yeah. It is what it is, but now, I'm looking forward. That's all you can really do at this point. If you're a Carolina Panther fan, it don't matter. Your owner is who he is, and hopefully he can get it right at this point. And that's what's going into this matchup.
Yeah,
Panthers.
But and I think so. I mean, this has probably been the most I've enjoyed my Sundays watching football, and it didn't matter. You know, I told people weeks ago, it might have been after week 2, 3, DJ, that find something to do with your family or find something else to do with your time, or just be a fan of football and just watch good football. I have Red Zone, and I've been watching Red Zone, not my Carolina Panthers. So, we haven't been in the Red Zone a lot. So they haven't showed them much. But I've been watching Red Zone, and it's been fun, man. I've had a great time, and also just doing other things with my family. It's been a great time, man, on these Sundays. Now, I'm excited about the transformation is to just see something new in what's going on. It might be the same thing. We might see this week, we put up 10 points against Tampa, same doo-doo offense. Defense is tired and playing, doing some things. Who knows? But I have more excitement this Sunday than I've had in a while to be able to watch this football team, probably since week 2 or 3. So I mean, I'm excited about it. I know a lot of people are like, I'm done with it. I don't want to see no more. But I'm personally excited. So, but yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's front runners, right? I mean, there's a lot of front running or microwavable type of thing when it comes to sports. And if you don't keep a fan base's interest, they'll go and move on and do something else. It's just that simple. And that's what's going to happen. A lot of fair weatherness in this division. I know in particular with my team, there's a lot of fair weatherness. But this is where we stand. I mean, this is where it's at. This division is what it is. And for 5 and 6, look, there's going to be a losing record that's going to win this division. Last time, obviously last year was 8 and 9. I'll argue to the end of the moon that it should have been 9 and 8, but it is what it is. It don't matter because you still only had 8 wins. But the year before, years before that, what year was that, Mike? Help me out here. What was that year?
I
won it at 7 and 9.
2003? No, not 13. 14? 13 or 14.
Yeah. Was it the year before y'all went 15-1? Because it was 15 when y'all did the whole. Yeah, so it was 14.
We went 12-4, then we went 7, 8-1, and then we went 15-1. So, yeah.
All right. Let me give a quick shout out to what's going on, Dre.
Yeah. Let's go to the chat, man.
Happy holidays, everybody. We haven't been on here. We even get to say, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I hope all that. Got a couple people in the chat now, so let's just kind of get that out the way. Tyree was good, man. Dre, Donald, and Ark, you've been in here rocking since we opened. So, man, appreciate y'all being here.
Man. Shout out to Candy Man out there. What's good with you?
Definitely. But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Wow.
So look,
records.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, we can talk. You want to touch on a little bit more? I mean, we kind of talked about how this thing is working out.
It's just crazy. He's sitting at 4 and 7 right now. Hell, you can be sitting at 1 and 10, and mathematically, 12 to say you're still in it. Like, that's pathetic from a division standpoint. Like that is very bad. Like, there's no way I could. We should, I'm just so lost with words right now for how bad this is. I mean, for the Atlanta Falcons, look, just a quick touch for me because y'all are number 1, right?
Let's talk. Mm-hmm.
Y'all did a lot of movement this offseason to get a lot of pieces, right? I mean, y'all definitely improved the defense. It definitely looks better from an optic standpoint. You guys hid Desmond Ridder, who for the offseason, who came out, I think, played okay. I mean, he's not nothing great. But then you're going to go from Heineke back to Ridder. And, obviously Ridder with all his turnovers and everything going on with him. Like, and Mike, how much do you think of an opportunity does the defensive coordinator have to get a head coaching job in this first?
Ooh, year 1? This is an offense. Pretty well. This is an offensive-driven league, man. So I think not after year 1. I think he's going to. Yeah, I think he's going to be a candidate maybe going into 2025 season. We hear his name pop up. But he's done an outstanding job. My favorite player. Look, I hate Atlanta. Sorry, but I had the best time when I went to that Atlanta game in Atlanta. And Jesse Bates. Luda coming from the Watchcard. Well, I tell you, Jeezy, but I've never seen a performance in between quarters, fam. That still is sticking out to me. But that daggone Jesse Bates is playing out of his freaking mind. So man, look, kudos to them. They got a good shot. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but they got a good shot. And then I know the Saints are where they are. I'm gonna go to the Saints, man. You got anything else you want to say about this land? I gotta say a little quick thing about the Saints.
No, let's go through it.
You are who I thought you were. Had the easiest schedule, one of them just like Atlanta. Got Derek Carr thinking it was just going to instantly be better. Like I told you, Andy Dalton was a better version. Derek Carr was a younger version of Andy Dalton. That's it.
Actually, worse.
Worse, exactly. I mean, this guy is not improving his football team at all. He is not making them go because there's no reason for this football team to be 5-6 right now. And y'all got some injuries. Lattimore's out. There's some guys that ain't. Hey, y'all got to get it together. And Tampa, I think you're overachieving. Me personally, I think Tampa Bay right now has overachieved because I only had them winning 5-6 games on the season anyway. So to me, they're overachieving right now. Carolina, dumpster fire. Dumpster fire. You can't go 7-10 last year. Steve Wilkes be the guy, and he finishes off at 500, and you're 1-10. What's that, 0.9? I don't know. It's so pathetic. It's ridiculous the winning right now with one win out of 11 games. It's pathetic. And so now you got an opportunity to do what you did last year and kind of go on a run, but it's going to take a miracle. So, but it's crazy that this team isn't mathematically out. That's all I got on the South End standings. You can do your part with everybody else.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna touch it. You know, we already left Atlanta, so I'm gonna touch the Saints. The Saints are who exactly Derek Carr will bring to you. This is what he does. I mean, he's a great guy. You know, he's going. You know, he's definitely somebody on the offseason you want to hang out with and everything like that. That's what you keep hearing about, right? But he's the ultimate check down Charlie. Would not take any chances when it comes to his stats because his stats is all he got. If he ain't got nothing else but his stats, he ain't got no wins. He ain't got nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talks about how nice of a guy he is. You know, Derek Carr shouldn't be done this way because you see him crying up on the podium and things like that. That's what Dennis Allen is. I mean, Dennis Allen and Derek Carr are meant for each other. I mean, they are like a couple, you know? I mean, it's perfect. And if the Saints don't fire him this offseason, great. Because he did sign Derek Carr to that contract. So he should have to see at least the part that they got to pay out with Dennis Allen. And I hope they do because y'all motherfuckers deserve everything y'all getting right now. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, 4-7. Look, this is where I kind of saw him. Hopefully, they can win some more games. I didn't see him dropping in the last 5. One of the last 5. 1-4 or 1-5 in the last 6 games.
Y'all won 1 out of your last 7 games.
1 of your 7. There you go. 1 of your 7 games. I mean, I didn't see that big of a stretch, but you got to get right game coming this week. But this team is what they are. They were predicted to be 31st in the league, right? And they're a little bit better than that. Like Mike said, they're a little better than that. I still thought they would be a little better, which Mike didn't, but I thought they were going to be a little better, which they have been technically so far. Can they get to that 8 wins, which I thought I saw at the beginning of the season, 8 to 9 wins? That's the question right now. You know, they'll have cap shit. They're still going to be in cap hell next year. So it's going to be a young team for the next 2 years. It is what it is. I mean, it don't matter if you fire Todd Bowles or not. It's going to be a young team and a lot of transition going with this team. It is what it is. So maybe the South could continue to be bad and we could just, compete in a bad division. And then the Carolina Panthers. The damn Carolina Panthers. There's not one person that is a Carolina Panther fan that could tell me I thought y'all would only get 1 win after going up to go get Bryce Young. Not one. Not one. So there is no defense for Frank Reich, and that's why he got fired. Frank Reich can go on his little spiels and talk all this shit, and I wasn't able to do this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. 1-10, bro. Like 1-10. That is pathetic. That's worse than Matt Rule. That's worse than damn near every coach in the NFL currently right now. I don't think anybody has ever had anything like that without getting fired. You just got done a little early because you got a scumbag of an owner. It is what it is. Eat it. Take a year off. And you can't say continue to take for the year because guess what you already did? You gave up your number 1 pick. What you should be looking for is Scott Fitterer to be the next one. When this motherfucker gonna get fired? Like, when is that gonna happen? But yeah, Carolina Panthers, dumpster fire, one of the worst franchises since Tepper has come in to the league. Worst franchises in the NFL right now. By far.
That's fair. Fair. It's a lot of noise out there too, man. A lot of noise, but I ain't gonna get into that, man. We got a show to continue on. We'll talk about that maybe next week.
Oh yeah, we'll talk
So
about it next week.
yeah, or this week later on. I gotta get my life right, but I'm gonna get right. I promise. I promise you. I promise. I'm doing some stuff different in my life, so I promise you I'm gonna get right. And yes, Dre, I don't think that's gonna happen either. But they gonna lose today, and it's definitely gonna be a hot
And we're gonna
seat.
talk about that next week. That's another thing that we're gonna hit next week. I mean, it's already out there. Bucks fans are all in. I don't know if you follow any Bucks fans. It's fire Todd Bowles season, and the only way Todd Bowles, and I don't even think people will be happy if we somehow get to the playoffs and win a playoff game. Maybe people are like, okay, but that's how high of a he has to hit for people to be like, maybe he can stay. We're gonna talk about that next week.
Yeah. And we honestly gonna get in right into this game now that you're talking about it. And I want to go first. I'm the loser. We the visitor, so I'm gonna let you have a final say once we do the what you call it. Is that okay with you, sir? Since you got the better record. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Look, this guy's back. You see, I'm wearing this jersey. This guy is back. Now I'm praying he does not have a non-contact injury. Y'all know JC, man. Right now he's like Mr. Glass. But I love him. You know, I love JC. When he's out there, he's a baller. Seatbelt, locking up, doing this thing. And I know he was discouraged, man. He's so happy and excitement like a kid at Christmas just to be back with the guys. And I know this had to be tough because he's on social media. So he's seeing all kind of stuff fly at him. Look, we getting guys back. JC's back, Gross Matos. And I know Brian Burns is who Brian Burns is, but Gross Matos has been playing as the best edge, in my opinion, complete edge on this football team before going out. He was playing his ball. And that's no slouch to Brian Burns because he was getting double teamed more, so that opposite guy should get more opportunities, but he was doing his thing. So to see him coming back, seeing a lot of these guys on the defense come back for this game, like we're almost full strength. Jeremy Chin is back for this game. Like this is it. I don't know if it was like, okay, because these were all defensive guys being out. And maybe they was like, nah, we don't rock with this Frank Reich guy. We had our guy, but they rock with Evero. Nah, I'm not this guy because it's just amazing that once this guy gets fired, it seems like everybody just started coming back for our defense. And I'm like, oh, man. And then seeing the other injury report with Levante David still out, with Devin White being out, with Jamel Dean being out, with their backup, Savasier Dennis, their rookie linebacker out. I'm seeing these guys banged up on defense. I'm seeing them promoting 2 wide receivers that were on the practice squad up because they didn't know for sure if Chris Godwin was going to be able to play with a neck injury. You know, Jared is out for the season. Like they're banged up. We dealt with a lot of this injuries at the beginning of the season, and not one time did you hear me gripe or complain and say that we were trash due to injuries. Next man up, because I thought Evero handled his business even with all those injuries. So I don't care nothing about that. But we've seen in history when a coach gets fired, it's something about that spunk and motivation that these guys just play at a higher level. We saw that recently with the Las Vegas Raiders. We saw them come out there and put a performance and win a game. This is one of those games that Tampa Bay is not at full strength, and they're not playing their best brand of ball. We both have one win in the last 7 games. That this game here could be an L for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know last time we played them, ME13 went off of one route, fly, give me like 2-3 touchdowns, beat the same dude on the same play. That ain't happening. And we know Baker Mayfield, so we know we're trying to light him up in all competition. It's going to be fun. This game here is going to be fun, especially as a Carolina Panthers fan, because if you can't get over the hump, and with this team here who got the same record as you in the last 7 games, with the injuries that they have to the strength of that football team and defense, if you can't pull out a dub here, you might as well forget the rest of the season, even though, you know, the Chicago Bears are going to get the #1 pick. I know we're mathematically not out the playoffs. But right now, this team is playing for contracts, other opportunities, other places, and just pride, and also not to give the Chicago Bears the #1 pick. There's a lot of things that we need that are motivating us right now to continue on. Derek Brown has been playing his butt off. He's going to continue because he needs to get paid. And I've seen Tampa Bay. They lost to the Falcons at home. And DJ talking about firing of Todd Bowles. If Todd Bowles lose to a 1-10 football team on his dirt, I guarantee you the national media is going to be talking about him being fired. Now, I know they're talking about that situation in Bucks local media. I already know that, but they're definitely going to be talking about this nationally, about Todd Bowles being on a super duper hot seat. And Archangel, that's exactly what we're about to do. Panthers may be trying to play spoiler. We got Tampa, we got the Saints, and then we got the Falcons. 3 straight divisional games back to back to back. I'm telling y'all, this is going to be our stretch of Super Bowl to see where we are in this division, to see can we continue to be competitive. And I wouldn't be surprised if they come out of this thing with a winning record in them 3-game stretches. So with all that being said, I like Chuba. I like our ability to run the ball, even though Tampa is still somewhat stingy against the run. I think they're only allowing 90-something yards on the ground, but they are second worst in the NFL in allowing passing yards to quarterbacks. And I mean, this is not elite quarterbacks they're giving them up to. They're giving up quarterbacks like just regular guys off the street. So Bryce Young, this is an opportunity for you in this receiving core and this offense to get right. This is you to get your rhythm. Thomas Brown, this is an opportunity for you to see, hey, we can do something in that old dinosaur offense that Frank Reich was having us do against this Tampa Bay defensive secondary, because according to DJ, Jamel Dean was their best corner, and he's out. So give me the Carolina Panthers it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a victory. I think we're going to put up, I know they don't give up a lot of points. I get it. But I'm looking at a 20-13, 20-16 game. Give me Carolina winning 20-16.
20-16. Interesting.
Defense ain't been allowing much. It's been our turnovers.
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, look, everything you said is true, right? I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and stand on some pedestal as this team is a lot better currently, obviously with the injuries and everything they got going on, and still trying to figure things out, still struggling against matchups that they should have no business struggling with. I mean, this Bucks team is not in a good place, right? I mean, I think that there's going to be a lot of obviously younger players. There's been a lot of transition, a lot of players that we were believing that were going to do things for us post our little Super Bowl run period window. JTS, players like that, lost his job. Now Yaya is the starter. Mike already mentioned it with us losing both our starters, Bevan White and Levante David. Servatier Dennis was, marked as doubtful, but he's out. So now we're going to have 2 young players, and one is a special teams player, KJ Britt, along with JJ Russell, most likely at linebacker. Totally different situation. Levante David is going to be that's a hard loss, and we saw it last week with Devin White being in there, how he's not ready or is not going to be the guy going forward with this organization in the middle linebacker position. Be it hurt or not hurt, it doesn't matter. The guy has regressed from what people have known him in 2020, 2021. And we don't want him no more. Along with that, Jamel Dean obviously being out is going to hurt, but how much is it going to hurt? I mean, Carolina Panthers still have to prove that they can put up points, right? So, I mean, Carolina Panthers, no matter who they played, outside of I think the most points y'all put up was against that Seattle team in week 2, I want to say. That 27 points so far.
For the season, yeah, you're right.
And, that was with Andy Dalton. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be hard to still believe that the Carolina Panthers can come out here just 1 week removed from what's still in position is Frank Reich's playbook. And Thomas Brown, when he was coaching and won a game, y'all won at 16-10 against the Houston Texans. So to still believe that y'all going to be able to go over that 20 threshold that we always talk about to winning games, it's still pretty far-fetched for me. I understand that the Bucs have been giving up passing yards to a lot of different teams, but a lot of those different teams been doing a lot better on offense than the Carolina Panthers. So, it's going to be really still hard at this point to believe that the Carolina Panthers could put up 20, even if we are a little short-staffed with some of the positions that we had as starters. And then on offense, the offense has been getting a tick better every single week, I feel like. They've been getting a little bit better, but they are going to play against a very stingy defense that has gotten a lot of players back on their defense, be it J.C. Horn. I think he said Jeremy Chinn's coming back. Gross Matos, who, obviously I was a big fan of when he was coming out of Penn State, and I think he has to play a lot better this season than he has over the last couple of years with the Carolina Panthers. So it's just a lot of things that is very hard to predict and see what's going to happen with this game due to the firing of Frank Reich. It's going to bring them up a level, right? That's going to happen. We see it across the league. It doesn't matter how much of a shit show a damn organization is. When something like that happens, and you hear, I've been listening to press conferences with the Carolina Panthers, and players sound excited. Players do sound excited that man is gone, which I think speaks more than what Tepper can tell me or anybody else can tell me. The players seem like, and there's players that were still in that locker room that were Wilkes guys. They were Wilkes guys. Like, no matter how much they had to play for Frank Reich, they were Wilkes guys. And they were like, this shit ain't working. It makes it even worse now that we have to come to work. But Tepper got rid of him. Well, we didn't want that muck in the first place anyway. So now they're going to go out there. They're going to play free. They're going to do what they're going to do. You're going to see what your roster really holds at this point, right? And it's a team that's struggling as well with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Is it enough for me to believe that y'all going to beat us? As a pride thing, I hope this team has pride as well. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers aren't going to stand for it and allow it on their dirt for them to come there with the firing of the coach and everything. This team has to stand up. I mean, they got to stand up and win this game if they don't win any other games this season to allow Carolina Panthers to come in there to win. I mean, it's just not something they can do. And I'm going with the Bucs. I'm going to stick with the Bucs. As much as pride as you try to put on your side, I'm putting the pride on here either. Do I think they're better than them? I don't know. It's hard for me to tell right now. But I want to see this game, and I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win this game. They've been putting up points over the last couple of weeks. I'm going to give them 24 points. And the Carolina Panthers.
Hell no.
I'm putting up 24 points. 24 points.
Buccaneers. I think you
17.
Points. Man, they ain't got nobody. They're going to be 3-and-out.
I mean, our offense is basically almost the same. I mean, we're still playing with almost the same. What's broke up right now.
But they ain't done nothing. So I'm not worried about them.
Putting up points. Y'all ain't nothing special.
Hey, look,
y'all ain't.
What? But you don't know what we're
afraid of a Carolina Panthers
because you don't know what we're going to do. That's the thing.
I don't know.
We know what y'all going to do. We got plenty of tape on what you're going to do. And then let's talk about this thing for real. What's the best unit on your defense? What's the best unit on your defense? Your linebacking core, not the front
seven.
Oh,
I was
not like the back seven. The linebacking core. Okay. Both of them are gone. I don't want to hear that mess. You're going to sit over there and talk noise to me, talking about we ain't scoring. This ain't the same offense. You ain't got no film on what this man going to do. You ain't got the film on what he's going to do. We know exactly what Dave Canales is going to do. He's going to do exactly what he's been doing, and we're going to get some 3-and-outs. Y'all better hope you get some daggone turnovers.
3 ounces as well, because you're
better hope you get some turnovers. Man, look, I'm excited. I ain't been this excited in a while because I know what's going to happen. We're going to get them because we are better on paper than they are right now. They got the same record as us. The same record in the last 7 games. You got the same record. I'm not buying this, man. I'm not buying this. And y'all ain't gotta buy it. Miss over there talking about he still ain't
buy this.
I don't care.
10, 13.
So I can buy this. Loss, win, loss. We 10, beat the Texans.
10, 13.
We only gave up 13.
We're talking about
y'all gave up 29 points to the Texans.
Man, they put up more
29 points to the Texans.
People in the fucking Major League Football baseball is putting up more points than the Carolina Panthers are putting up from an offensive standpoint.
But you know what the difference is? We aren't allowing it on our defense. We're not allowing those points that y'all are allowing on your defense. Now, there have been some pick sixes. We know that
17, 20, 33, 16, 27, 15.
You know my guy had pick sixes. You already know my guy had pick sixes. Not 6, pick sixes. And y'all been giving up 27. You gave up 6. 39, 24. Y'all been the last 5 games, y'all been giving up 30 points on the average almost. This is a get right game for us. And y'all all banged up and hurt.
We've been a lot better off.
Y'all ain't full step. Y'all ain't full. Y'all got to be full to beat us. And y'all ain't full. Y'all over there.
Beat y'all? Are you kidding me?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, DJ.
They got a little fire, and now all of a sudden they a top 10 team. You know what I mean, in the NFC now. Man. Now all of a sudden they one of the best teams now that Frank Reich is gone. Everything's going to now change because Frank Reich is gone immediately the first week.
And then you talk about we got the young players that are hungry.
I wouldn't be surprised y'all win this game. Made that very clear. I'm not going to be surprised y'all win this game.
Because we all going to win this game. It ain't no surprise. We all going to win this game. It happened. Look at history. We are going to win this game. If there's one game I'm confident about, and I come back here next week, we can eat crow. I'm calling it. This is the guaranteed, lock them in. Lock them in game, Carolina Panthers. We're going to go through this schedule. It's the lock them game.
Well, yeah, first, man. He locking it in. I ain't going to lock it on my teams. I know it's a chance that y'all can beat us. I know that. But he locked them in. Good. Hey,
sure did.
I'm going to get cut, boy. I'm going to get
damn
cut. I'm going to grab that shit when I get off this motherfucker. God damn it. I'm going to grab this motherfucker when we get off. Because I was out there. Hey, like I said, I'm not always that confident, but I do feel like we should still win this game. We should.
Wow.
And I'm more rolling with my team because this is my team. And they should have enough pride to not lose to a bum-ass, the worst franchise in the NFL currently, which is the Carolina Panthers. You can't let that happen.
Right.
The worst. The worst.
You're right. And you're right. And that's why the national media is going to be talking about Todd Bowles being on the hot seat fired.
That's going to be happening anyway.
At home.
It's going to happen anyway.
It ain't happening nationally right now. So, all right. So we got a split here, right? Ain't the final thoughts you want to say, man? Before we go on to these.
Ain't nothing to do but to play it now. Ain't nothing to do but to play it, man. Fuck y'all.
You know we had to get it in a little bit, man. It's hate week. This is game of the week. This is my boy, my co-host. We've been rocking consistently together, man. It's his squad versus my squad. And look, I haven't been the best. I still got a little cough and all this stuff going on, man. But we had to give y'all a little content, something coming up with this matchup. The Bucs
can't have it. The Bucs can't have it. No matter what. I don't care how healthy you are. The Bucs need to stand up and fight.
The only Bucs I'm cheering for is Charleston Southern because my nephew played for them. And shout out to them for getting the dub yesterday. Fired the head coach. Well, didn't fire him. They technically fired and he walked away. And it seemed like the energy and everything got so much better on that basketball team. And that's exactly what's going to happen with this team.
Three. I will not. Boy, that person call me. You know I'm gonna be drunk. Call me. I ain't gonna be able to do no work this week. This mother gonna be calling me every day. Like, you know, you also want to. He gonna tell me the entire week. That's why I'm picking the Bucs. I cannot, as a person, afford to lose this damn game. Like, got 2 wins right now. Guess we won them. He gonna bother the fuck out of me with that. We can't lose this motherfucking game.
This is game. Funny. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna be like them Cowboy fans.
Yeah, he is.
Annoying. All right, man. So speaking of the Cowboys, it was a Thursday night game. We both picked Cowboys. I know they won. It was a close game though. I expected it to be that type of game. Both of these teams are playoff contender teams with winning records. So it was gonna be a good game. But shout out to the Cowboys, man. They doing their thing.
Damn Cowboys, man.
Nah, I can't stand them. All right, well, let's go on to the next place. Ooh, another dome game. They both playing domes, man. We got the hot Detroit Lions facing that lack of voodoo now. New Orleans Saints, man. DJ. Jameis, man. Before we do this pick, I love Jameis Winston, man. He's got to be the funniest NFL player ever. He needs his own reality TV show. Because he's hilarious, man. I love Jameis, man. He's just a great guy, funny. Anyway, who you got? Who you got on this? And he should be starting.
Well, you know, the Lions had to, you know, they played a short week, which I should have saw last week. I don't know why I thought Lions were going to win that game last week. Green Bay's been playing a little better. That was meant to happen last week. And that's the team we got to play in the future that we got to worry about Green Bay, but we can talk about that later. But they're pissed. Lions are pissed right now. They lost on Thursday, which is couple extra days, and they're not going to allow this to tumble. You know, the damn New Orleans Saints, not a good team. They're not going to lose to another team that's under 500, and the Lions are going to come around and they're going to win this game. I mean, like you said about Jameis should have been the guy. He should be the guy. He should have been the one transitioning that team. Maybe not the franchise guy, but that's what your ass get. Continue to play Derek Carr. Continue to freaking lose. You guys are fucking losers because you have Dennis Allen and Derek Carr. You're gonna lose this game. I know this is a who was the running back they used to have that now?
Jamal Williams, ain't it?
Jamal Williams. Yeah, this is a game where he gonna want to show you should have kept me, but it ain't gonna matter. But if he plays, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But yeah, I'm taking the Lions in this game, man. Saints gonna keep on reeling. They're doing what they're doing. They're not gonna put up any points. They can't outscore Lions. It's just not gonna happen. They're not gonna put up. We're gonna be pissed.
I think Taylor's a heck of a corner. I think Adebo. You know, they got some good guys. Marshawn Lattimore is on IR. He won't be playing. But this offense, man, is really dynamic, and that's why Ben Johnson is seemed like the top of the list for the Carolina Panthers as a head coaching vacancy spot. But this team, like DJ said, just came off an L. Long week to prepare for this team, New Orleans Saints. I don't think Derek Carr has the cojones to be able to go toe-to-toe with Jared Goff to be able to win this football game. So give me Detroit. They're going to be playing in the dome. They're used to the turf, used to the dome, used to all of that. And then one other thing, man, having a brain fart, my guy, the coach, you know, he used to be in New Orleans and he played. So, you know, this is sort of, you know, an emotional get right game against them too. So give me Detroit, man. They're just a better football team.
Period.
Sorry, Saints fans. They're just a better football team. So that's what we got. We got a sweep there with Detroit. All right, now I skipped. So I'm not going to Atlanta right here because I did skip it. I forgot it goes horizontal, not vertical. Let's go to the Chargers versus the New England Patriots. DJ, I want to take this one first. Give me the Patriots. I know the Patriots ain't won a game. They ain't done much. I do not like this Chargers team. I'm sorry. It can be personal. Y'all can say whatever you want to say about me. I don't like the way they did my boy, what was it, Anthony, and I forgot his name. I don't like the way they did him, brought this defensive guy in here, and he's been doo-doo with his football team. Anthony Glenn, yeah, I wanted to say it, but I thought he was the, coordinator for the Black Lions, but I don't know, I get them confused. But yeah, Mac Jones isn't starting. It's going to be Zappy starting this week against them. And I expect Ezekiel Elliott to get in the end zone at least twice against this doo-doo defense. And I believe Justin Herbert is going to get all his yards. It's going to come down to it, and he's going to choke like he always do. Give me New England.
Yeah, you know, I've kind of, I'm not going to say got off the Justin Herbert hype because Justin, look, he still puts up a lot of points, puts up a lot of yards. He does still do what he need to do. The defense is, I think, one of the worst, if not the worst, scoring defense in the NFL right now. But guess what? It's the damn New England Patriots. I mean, New England can't score against anybody. They're not going to do it in this game either. Yeah, even though they have their issues and they're not a good team either, the Chargers. Give me the Chargers in this matchup, man. No. I mean, Belichick's right now. There's like multiple teams talking about Belichick becoming the team head coach of their team right now going on and stuff like that. Man, Patriots, and they're going for their quarterback right now. If you talk about a team that's tanking to get a quarterback, I think the Patriots are one of them. And give me the Chargers in this matchup.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. On my Yahoo pick'em with DJ, I do have the Chargers, but for y'all.
He ain't trying to lose to me, goddamn. He's trying to tell you one thing, man. He ain't trying to lose to me.
Nah, man. Logically, the Chargers, but I can't stand it. So for the people out there that hear me, as you can tell, you're going to hear my hating my voice. Give me New England. All right. And this is another game, Atlanta. Shout out to all the Atlanta Falcons fans in here. Y'all should be riding high. I told DJ Atlanta was the scariest team to me in this division. I actually told everybody when Sean was here at the beginning of the season, that was the team that I was most afraid of. Saints, I wasn't too much. The Buccaneers, I was like, they lost Tom. I'm not too worried about them. But it was something about Arthur Smith getting more out of less. And now that he has more, I'm not seeing more. I'm seeing the same. But he's 2 games away from what he's been able to do in his career, which is win 7 games. And he got 6 games left. So I personally believe he's going to get to maybe 8, maybe 9 wins this year. So that may get them to not 9. I'm sorry, that's way too many. Maybe 8 wins, which is better than his 7. But y'all aren't playing in that beautiful dome in Atlanta. It's something about that energy, about those entertainers coming in there and performing that gives this football team life. You're going now to the real mecca, no, it's Jersey, but New York, the real mecca of hip-hop, not Atlanta, where y'all took over. Y'all are going to the real mecca of hip-hop, and it's going to be cold and burr. And we know Desmond Ritter on the road is capital do, unless he's playing against Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But anyway, I had to throw that jab at my boy DJ. So with all that being said, with the soliloquy, I don't like Zach Wilson. I don't think he's starting. I think once that other guy's going to be starting. But that defense is hell. So it's going to be a defensive battle. Give me the Jets, man. I think this is a game that Desmond Ridder is going to have multiple interceptions again. Could be a pick six by Sauce or a fumble something. So give me the Jets. Not by much, because this is going to be definitely a defensive battle, because both of these defenses are good. But the Jets are going to squeak by 2 or 3 points.
Means I'm up. So, yeah. I mean, look, the Falcons are 1-4 on the road right now. And the Jets are 2-4 at home. I mean, that's just a very interesting stat in by itself, that, like you said, when they get to Atlanta, you feel good. Welcome to Atlanta. What a play, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get all hype, but then y'all go somewhere. You about to go to a cold place where the fans get crazy and rowdy. I mean, I'm from Jersey. This is the Meadowlands. This is down. You know, I didn't live that far from here. And Jets fans are something different. Now, everybody knows that. And they're going to look at this game and be like, look, we got a team that we could get right on, too, because they're looking at y'all. It's the worst division of football. This team isn't that good either. Well, we ain't got no quarterback, but our defense, who've been playing, no matter who the hell they've been playing, they continuously stand up and play good football. I mean, the defense is not solid. Is defensive-minded guy. That side of the ball is not giving up, even though they've been giving up points. But they've been playing teams like Miami and the Dolphins. I said the Miami and the Dolphins. Jesus Christ. And the Bills.
Bills. I know
all the teams that they've been giving up to. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I got to get some ground up on Mike. So I'm going to pick the Falcons in this game just because the Jets ain't got no offense. I mean, the Jets have put up 13 points, 6 points, 12 points, 6 points. I mean, and the Falcons have a pretty decent defense. Defense travels. I think you can put up 15 points. So you'll beat the Jets. So, yeah, give me the Falcons in this matchup, man. And get to 500 and make y'all feel better and keep Arthur Smith around, man. Just keep, you know what I'm saying? Get the Falcons to win. I'm going to make that change because I think I did have the Jets.
See, and that's what I'm saying. I'm about to let y'all know what DJ had. You see DJ say he had the Jets. I'm going to show y'all who I had, and I don't know if y'all can see.
We ain't here for that.
You see that? I don't know if y'all can see. It's the Falcons. I had the Falcons.
Refresh your screen.
I had the Falcons. All right? So I got the Falcons. But just because y'all in this chat, I'm going to talk my trash, and I'm going to say, give me the Jets. Because I think the Jets know Aaron Rodgers is on his way back. He was practicing. They got a little excitement for him.
Ridder turns the ball over. He gonna throw a pick six to damn Sauce. I think it can happen. Defense gonna put up with the Jets.
Right, but I don't know. That daggone Jesse Bates is phenomenal, boy. If it wasn't Atlanta in this division, I would be getting me a Jesse Bates jersey. Because that number 3 looks sweet. That 3 looks sweet. And that Atlanta, I ain't gonna front. That 3 look real good. But yeah, Arthur Smith, do your thing, man. I ain't gonna be mad if y'all win. And plus, we got to gain ground because for some reason, mathematically, we're not out of the picture. So, as you saw what I did, everybody losing in the division except for Carolina. Anyway, next game, Arizona versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Arizona's playing a little better offensively with Kyler Murray. Just don't think they have enough, man. I love Mike Tomlin. He's going to find a way to win. Give me Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Arizona has to come across, the United States to play this game. Mike Tomlin is a hell of a coach. He continues to prove it. And, yeah, it's hard to go against him, even though his team doesn't seem like they're the best, but it doesn't matter. Well, Arizona sucks too, but Mike Tomlin's the better coach. And they're going to do enough. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win this game against the Arizona Cardinals.
All right.
Oh shit! I didn't see that. But
that Desmond Ridder boy. I'm sorry, I'm still on that. That boy gonna turn that ball over.
Oh, he definitely gonna turn the ball over. They gonna get after him. I know we done with that, but yeah, they gonna get after him. He gonna turn the ball over.
And I knew they were hiding him all off season, bro. I'm like, why aren't they showing Desmond Ridder? Because they knew what they had, so they got to go get a quarterback. Atlanta fans, you have to go get you a quarterback in this draft coming up. Because I think if you get that with what you have, y'all gonna be really scary. So, all right. The Indianapolis Colts are a divisional matchup versus the Tennessee Titans. I like the Colts. I think Tennessee is starting to get some groove defensively, making some plays, running the ball better. Will Levis is coming out there, dropping his nuts on passes, slanging that thing. I know everybody want to say pause this, pause that. Even my son is saying pause now. Like pause ain't been around forever. I ain't saying no damn pause. This ain't PNP and this ain't no shot at them. They're my guys. I'm a grown ass man and I know what my security is. So he be slanging that ball, and I think the Colts are just gonna win because I like the offensive coordinator, head coach guy. So give me the Colts. They're gonna be running all over that team. Yeah, Colts get the dub.
Yeah, Titans just not. They're not a good team right now. They don't have a lot of weapons. I mean, their offensive line's still struggling. Colts just continue to find ways to win. They're over 500. I think that continues here, and the Colts gonna get this win on the road in Tennessee, bring them to what 7-5, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey, no wonder they fired Frank Reich. Anyway, and it's not a Frank Reich show. It's not a Frank Reich show.
Jonathan Taylor, I think he's hurt this game though. But it don't matter because what's behind him been balling too. So
Zach Moss doing his thing.
Zach Moss, yeah. I got both.
And look, yeah, I mean they're on a 3-game winning streak. I know they beat 3 bad teams: Carolina, Patriots, and Bucks. That's right, Bucks are a bad team. And this is another bad team they're about to face in Tennessee. So give me them. I'm finding every shot I can get. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Shit. I ain't even gonna say sorry, y'all. I ain't even gonna say that. I'm working on my language. Give me the Dolphins. I know you're not. Give me the Dolphins, man. I'm not even gonna break this down. Give me the Dolphins. Dolphins beat up on terrible teams. When they play good teams, they struggle. They're like 0-3 against a good team with a winning record. This team here is struggling and bad. Ron Rivera, this is last year. Give me Miami.
Yeah, Mike Daniels is the biggest smoke and mirrors in the NFL because of what he can do against bad teams. But hey, he takes care of the teams that he needs to take care of. But when it comes to playing teams that are any good, they just don't do anything. They lose, or there's an excuse because somebody's hurt or something like that. But they're playing a team that they fight sometimes, but yeah, they're not going to do it. They're Dolphins going to win this game because this is what they do. They're going to give you the excitement. Probably put up like 40-something points, and y'all be like, "Oh, he's such a great team. Oh, they're so great." But go look at their 3 losses and tell me how great of a team they are. But they're going to win this game. Congratulations, Dolphins. Continue to win.
Look. All right, DJ, I know it's halfway through the picks. We got to pause this real quick and address what Dre just said. Because it's just, hey, man, we're doing what we do. Let's address this question real quick. And we'll come back to these picks. And I'm even going to pause the music. So look, we are good on QB. We ain't wasting no freaking pick on it, no freaking quarterback. We're going to give DR9 time to develop, unlike y'all did Matt Corral. Oh, that's facts. That's facts. 100 point blank period in the discussion. I hope y'all ride with this guy and think you can continue to develop him to be what you want him to be for this football team. This division is awful, and it's not going to stay awful. So if you continue to go with this guy, you're going to go from where you are right now to where we are right now in the division, which is bottom. Let's not get this twisted. This guy just got benched. And they want to try to throw something under there like he was hurt. That was the reason. No, he was healthy. He got benched. And then you brought in another guy, a Heineke, who didn't win anything. And you bring him back. And because you got a win with him having multiple turnovers, you think you got something there? Good luck. I hope you do ride with him. You ride with him, Arthur Smith is fired, and y'all going to be rebuilding very soon. Because I don't believe in Desmond Shitter, and y'all don't believe in Desmond Shitter. Because if you believed in Desmond Shitter, you wouldn't bench Desmond Shitter. And also, Desmond Shitter wouldn't have been hid all freaking off season. You didn't want to show no videos of the guy because you knew he was Desmond Shitter. All right, that's all I got. I ain't buying this Desmond Shitter stuff. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you got Arthur Smith, I think you should ride with Desmond Ridder. I don't think there's a quarterback unless you get one of these generational talents to come here and play under Arthur Smith offense and actually just ball out the way a quarterback should. I think Arthur Smith is the guy in the problem when it comes to why you can't be prolific throwing the ball, in my opinion. So you might as well keep Desmond Ridder. It'll give him some more time, which we do live in a microwave society, which if you're not doing something right now, you suck as a player. So, I like Desmond. I think he's a decent quarterback. But as long as you got Arthur Smith, I think your offense is always going to be limited. And that's just my opinion when it comes to it. But I understand where you're coming from. And I think as long as you got Desmond Ridder there and Arthur Smith together, if you fire Arthur Smith, then you restart. That's the only reason. I think you should keep Desmond Ridder too.
Oh man, yeah, but DJ was on Desmond, man. Y'all can ride with him if you want to. I'm telling y'all, Desmond is not it. But if y'all want to ride with him till the wheels fall off, good luck. This football team to me was better with Mariota, and I think if you had Mariota with this defense that you have now, you would be running away with this division. Desmond Ridder has been the Achilles heel to this football team. And even though he says DJ wants to put Arthur Smith out there, Desmond Ridder cannot throw accurate passes, and these guys are making outstanding catches for him. Reaching back right here with one hand to make snags. This guy is not putting the ball where it's supposed to be, and I don't know if they have the coaching to develop him to be what y'all think he's going to be. That's my thing. So, I guess that goes hand in hand with what you're saying with that coach.
I'm about to say, because, I mean,
that's why I don't. Right. So that's why you don't. So that's why you don't keep him. You go get you a guy that doesn't have to be as developed, that's just dynamic because it's available in this draft. Then you go on and do what you got to do. But that's just me personally. Y'all can prove me wrong.
Conversation for the offseason. That's going to be interesting because that is something we're going to look at when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons. What do they need in regards to that? So yeah, we'll definitely touch down the offseason.
Yeah, but we had to bring it up, man. I'm just messing with y'all. But great point on the Matt Corral. But you see, Matt Corral ain't even in the league anymore. He just quit. He went to New England and said,
"You were a big Matt Corral guy, big Matt Corral guy."
And now he just said, "Forget this. I'm not even thinking about playing football no more." He went to New England and said, "This is it. Nah, I'm done. I go XFL overseas, or I just sell pharmaceutical sales or something." Anyway, I digress. All right, you ready for the next game? Oh, this game here to me is my favorite 1:00 game. Denver Broncos versus the Houston Texans. I love CJ Stroud. I love Tank Dell. I was watching a video of my mocks. Tank Dell was almost on every single mock I could get him. He was just one of my favorite receivers. I think I like Zay Flowers and I like Addison. Those were my first round guys, top guys. But after that, Tank Dell was the next one. So I'm not surprised with him and CJ's relationship and him balling this year. With that being said, Sean Payton got these boys playing. They're the hottest team right now, one of the hottest teams in the NFL.
So they're the hottest team in the NFL.
Yeah, I think somebody lost and messed it up, but them and somebody else were like the hottest teams. So Texans is coming off a heartbreaking divisional loss. I don't know here, DJ, so I'm gonna let you go first because I'm still up in the air.
I mean, I'll wait for you to do it because if you got Denver Bronco fan like friends, point them to this guy's direction. Man, hate the Denver Broncos, but I know
they beat us in the Super Bowl.
I think that's what it is. But I know Saints fans are sick right now watching how Sean Payton took a team that was basically a dumpster fire with Hackett last year and be able to turn this team around and now have won their last 5 games. Let's go over who they beat. They beat the Cleveland Browns, who have been a really good team. They beat the Minnesota Vikings at their hottest. I don't care if Kirk Cousins been hurt or not. They were a hot-ass team. They beat the Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs. Like, they're actually beating good teams, unlike the Miami Dolphins and Mike Daniels. But anyway, I'm not going to go back to that, like I already said it. But yeah, the Broncos are playing really good ball. Sean Payton has that team going the right direction. I don't understand why Russell Wilson is not in the MVP, talk at 20-4 at quarterback, or either comeback. Can he be a comeback player? Something like Russell Wilson is in some conversation right now, but I don't hear him being talked about nothing. But the Broncos gonna take care of this team. I mean, they're gonna win this game. I mean, I'll be very shocked And I understand how hard the Houston Texans are playing. They're playing very good ball. I don't want to take nothing away from the Houston Texans. I like that team. They're going to be a hell of a team going forward in the future. But the Broncos are going to take care of business in Houston and beat the Texans.
This is so hard. This is the hardest game for me. Give me the Texans.
You're probably right.
I mean, it's a pick 'em right now. I just think, this is the game they were on this streak. You said what?
No. I was looking at Dre comment. I said, this ain't point blank, period. And the Broncos have been playing ball, dog. Good ball.
Yeah, very good ball. And I know Houston lost to us, you know what I'm saying? But that was just a Bryce Young saying, ain't no way CJ going to beat him. And he's 4-2 at home. They're 2-2 away. The only game they lost in this 5-game stretch other than us was that Jacksonville game by 3, which was a close game. Cleveland Broncos played Cleveland, Minnesota. They beat a good Buffalo and Kansas City team. Dang, man.
So I'm telling
those games were at home. Their last 5 games in this winning streak, they've only played 1 game on the road, and that was against Buffalo. So they've been winning at home in that atmosphere. I know they went to, I know, and that's the thing that's good. But it's only been 1, so give me shoot this game. So I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna go Texans, man. Even though I feel like Broncos win, I'm going Texans. Dang, that's a tough game. Give me Texas.
It's gonna be a good game.
We did the Carolina game, Carolina Bucks game. Of course, y'all know who we both picked. I picked Carolina. He picked his team, Tampa. It's only right. Let's go, Panthers. Keep pounding. All right. So we got get pounded. Look, we got the Joe Flacco Browns versus the Sean McVay. Look, this defense, man, this defense of Cleveland is really good. But I think I'm going Rams, man. Rams have been sneaky impressive to me, man. They're creeping up, looking for an opportunity to try to make this postseason as that 7th seed. So give me the Rams in this one.
Yeah, it's crazy. This team has struggled on offense like crazy, and that's Sean McVay's thing. And he's obviously, a lot of people give him a lot of credit for where the NFL is today. But that's the side of the ball that's been struggling the most. So this is going to be another battle, I do believe. But yeah, like you said, the Browns have been playing really good ball, man. You can't take nothing away from them. I mean, they're sitting number 1 in the division, or they're somewhere. What's the record? 7-4.
7-4. That's second. They're in the playoffs.
I mean, they're beating Pittsburgh, Baltimore. They're beating teams. You know what I'm saying? So,
but they're without Deshaun.
Give me the Browns. Yeah, I mean, they just continue to find ways to win. It don't matter if they have Deshaun, they have damn PJ Walker or whoever the hell they got. They just finding ways to win. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got people like, Salah, who's complaining, I ain't got my quarterback. Look at the Browns. They don't care who's that quarterback, and they continue to win. So I think they can go on the road, which actually they kind of struggled. Oh, man. Actually, give me the Rams, man. Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams. I know I say all this good stuff. Give me the Rams, man. I'm going to lose this one, but give me the Rams, man.
Yeah, these are tough, man. These last
give me the Rams, man. I'm going to take them in this matchup, man. I need the running back to go up. Kyron Williams, I need you, bro. I need you. But yeah, give me the Rams. Kyron Williams just came back last week too, and that balled out too. And they put up 30-something points with that running back.
Right.
There you go. Give me the Rams.
So, yeah, talk that one out, didn't you? Yeah, talk it through. I get it. It'd be like that. That was a tough one. All right, now this is the game of the week this week in football. We got the 49ers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I will not be watching. I might do a split screen. I'll probably watch this one and that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll watch split screen for that game. But 49ers have been playing hot football lately. They got their boy Debo back. But the Eagles just find a way to win. Even if they're playing bad and down at the half, they just championship winning pedigree. They got it all over their team. They got a lot of Georgia players, winners, Alabama players. Winners. They've been
Who
to
won
Super
yesterday?
Bowl winners. Florida State won. That's all I'm talking about. Because I know they've done it, but they're going to keep my boys out the daggone thing just because my quarterback is there. It's messed up. That is freaking messed up. And I'm pissed off about that. They're supposed to be having a show right now, and I don't even know who they picked. If y'all know, let me know. I know Texas beat Alabama, so they belong. I don't. They gotta have an SEC team. Anyway, they ain't got nothing to do with this. Give me Philly. Give me Philly. Jalen Hurts wins. He's a winner. Give me Philly.
Yeah, I honestly think Brock Purdy has to show me a little more. I'm behind Jalen Hurts. He has a winning pedigree. He knows what it looks like. That's when you look at this matchup, right? Because from a roster standpoint, they're pretty much matched up for the most part. But where is the place where they might stand out a little differently? Pick quarterback, man. I think Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback. Brock Purdy, you start getting next to his feet. He turns into, Mr. Scary. I know they got Brock Purdy back. It's going to be a hell of a game. This is why I'm going to the bar to watch the Bucs Carolina. I also could watch the San Fran Philly game. And but give me Philly. I think Philly's going to beat San Fran. My boy, if he's watching, I think he said he's going to come in and watch. But I don't believe they're going to beat him, man. He's going to be mad at me, but it's all good if he's a 49er fan. But yeah, give me Philly. And that's not even hate. I really do think Philly's going to beat him at home in that crazy-ass place in Philly and take care of business.
Yeah. Wow. Sorry. I'm stuck here because I was trying to find out the college football, so that's why I'm. Yeah, what they did. They did us dirty like that because it looks like what happened is Michigan got the number 1, Alabama got the number 4, my Florida State guys got the 5th because my quarterback's out, and then you get Washington, Texas, which is going to be that game. That's going to be the game of the week. Those games gonna be phenomenal, man.
Mr. Michael Penix. They still talk about him being a second-round draft pick. So, Bucks, I've been telling you for over a year now. I've been talking Michael Penix for over a year.
Yes, he has. That's been his guy for over a year.
Bring Michael Penix back to Tampa. Yeah. Bring him back to Tampa. And like I said, I really do think when it comes, I know we're talking a little too early for draft, he's going to be a second-round pick. People talk about his throwing motion and this, that, and the third. They continuously find reasons not to draft black quarterback. I'm fine with that. Make him a second-round pick. If the Bucs can get him, we can get one of these ultra-talented players in the first round and then come and still get a great quarterback in the second. I hope that way shit plays out. Michael Penix, the Bucs, man. Penix, baby.
It's just ruined my mood. All right, I'm going on to the next game. Give me Kansas City over Green Bay, even though, hold on. Yeah, give me Kansas City. Yes, now we're talking. That's a perfect place for Justin Fields. Justin Fields coming to Atlanta with the style of play that he does with Arthur Smith, like those mobile running quarterbacks. That's what we've been saying. He should have been there.
They drafted him.
Right. They should have they could have, but he needs to be there in Atlanta. If he's in Atlanta, that's dangerous. Dangerous.
This pick?
Yeah, it is. It is. Now we're talking. If you get Justin Fields, with that defense that they all already have, with that running game, with Justin Fields and those big receivers that all they need to do is just jump up and catch the ball. You don't need a ton of playmaking from them. Woo! Anyway. Yeah. Let's get back to this game. I'm going off topic, DJ. I'm sorry because we got to go in a minute. Give me Kansas City. I know we're wrapping up. Give me Kansas City. Give me Kansas City on this. Green Bay has been playing better. I'm gonna go with Patrick Mahomes, boy, and I'm gonna go against him.
Yeah, Sunday Night Football, Patrick Mahomes. Until seen otherwise, I know Jordan Love played good and the offense played great on Thanksgiving. I know they get a little more time, but I'm not going after Patrick Mahomes, man. Give me Kansas City.
Yeah. All right, in the Monday night game, I'm gonna go Jacksonville. I don't know what's going on with the Bengals.
Joe Burrow's gone,
and he's gone for the year. So I gotta go Jacksonville Monday night on that one. So Doug thinks I got them playing.
Jacksonville, agreed.
Yeah,
that's the picks of the week.
Yeah, man. Fun week. And it's
30
about to
minutes
tip
away
off
from
30
kickoff.
minutes.
Yeah, man. Enjoy football. I know everybody from the South is in here, so enjoy it. I already know Falcons. Y'all haven't won in a long time, so if y'all do win this game and continue to head towards the division, no matter how bad the division is, y'all end up winning now. It's probably gonna feel good because y'all are one of the teams that have been sucking over the last half a decade or so. So,
yeah,
hopefully, y'all can get the win against a sorry ass Jets team. If y'all don't, woo, show up next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun week, man. But I'm about to go watch some college basketball. Gamecocks play 1:00 against Duke Lady Gamecocks. I love basketball, college, especially women basketball. So it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna be watching that along with these sports. Good game, man. Good week. DJ, good luck to you, man. You gonna need it because we coming.
Game,
you gonna need it. You gonna need it. We coming. That locker room empty. All them injured players, just like your background. All them injured players. It's gonna be a sad day in Tampa land because they're gonna be talking fire. He got to go. They're gonna let the N word slip. Somebody gonna let the N word slip. They're gonna fire that N word.
So one of the black coaches in college football.
You said, huh?
Oh, I'm a nigger.
Who did?
One of the commentators. I'm gonna share it to you.
Oh,
dude, one of the commentators. He tried to like clean it up quick, but he clearly said nigger. I was like, oh man, these mugs, man. Well, they think it. They don't want to say it, but they think it.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you, it's gonna slip out. Y'all lose this 1-10 Panther team. Guarantee you. Fire that. Anyway, all right, man. This your boy Mike Ricks, Carolina Panthers representative. Let's get ready to beat these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We owe them for getting us out of the playoffs last year. Because if we would have beat them, we would have been in the playoffs and we would have won a division. So we owe them. We owe them.
We're back to where it happened last year too, and we're going to take care of business again. So you already know it's your boy DJ, Tampa Bay Buccaneers representative. Go take me a shot and get ready for these games.
Yeah, much love, y'all. You know what to do. We out.